Hello, everybody. This is Ma'am Florence, one of the teachers from the biology cluster. Today, I will just quickly go over our course. For this orientation, there are some features that I want you to be familiarized with. Okay. First off, I am already in the Earth and Life Science course. As you can see, the name of the course is here, Earth and Life Science, first semester 2021 to 2022. And then on the left side, you will find our blocks. So in our blocks, we have two, the completion progress, where you can monitor your progress on different activities that we have in our lesson. For example, uh, this activity on Earth and Earth system, deformation of the crust, and endogenic processes. In the bottom, it says not completed. So you can look at that. You can monitor your progress. And if it's already done, like in my case, it will turn green. See, completed with a check mark. And at the bottom, we have the calendar as well. Very useful since you can monitor the dates here. Also, you will be putting the deadlines here so you can see and you can plan your schedule ahead. So these are our blocks. And then let's just scroll down, looking at our course to see the overall view of it. Some of you are already familiar with what we call the tiles. We have different tiles for different contents like the let's begin part. We also have for the topics. Topics 1, 2. You can also see your formative assessments. They have a dedicated tile for them. Written works, also written work 1 and your performance task. It's also seen here. Okay. And there are also this announcements portion where you can click on this and see different announcements. We will be posting from time to time, but here there are no announcements so far. But it's important to check the announcements. Okay, let's go back. I want to show you the first tile. Let's begin. So we can find different documents here, like our primer, the online instruction delivery plan in Earth and Life Science, our learning content, parts 1 and 2, the final semester assessment guidelines. Basically, the important documents are readily available here in case you need to view them anytime. And then some Google Meet links are also found here for Mr. Placambo's class, Mr. Taib's class, and this new feature which are called lesson activities. So I prepared a sample here for you just so we can navigate and get familiar with this one. Okay, let's try this. Sample lesson activity. Okay, in a lesson activity, the title will be found at on top like this one. And the first page says, let's begin. You can also see my attempt over here. Okay, so this one is a GIF, which shows the words, hi there. There are some things I want to show you. Also, I want to show you the blocks here. This block, it says online resources. Very important. If you are into a topic and you want to read more about it, then you can use the resources here, which will give you different insights, like the Cambridge Core, Khan Academy, Philippine e-journals, World Book Web, and others. So, yes, utilize this one. This is very useful. And then, okay, let's go back to the lesson activity. If we scroll down the bottom, we can see this button here. It says, what's next? Okay, so let's click on this one. It will lead us to the second page. And let's read the picture. Let's get familiar with these. First, I want to ask you a question. How are you feeling right now? Okay, so in lesson activities, question will be asked from you. So this is an essay type question. How are you feeling right now? So you can just answer in this part. Okay, I am excited to learn how to navigate a lesson activity. Okay, submit. Your answers will then be accessible to your teachers. Then the next page, look at this. So lesson activities can also be embedded with PDF copies. So This is a very good feature. You can just scroll down. For example, I put the PDF copy of cosmological theories here. So you can scroll down, you can find the topics there, the slides, and notice this button here, pop out. If you click on that, it will lead you through a dedicated tab of that PDF copy. So it's easier for you to view it. See? Very, very useful. There. Okay. So going back to our lesson activity, that's one page. This is one thing that you'll be seeing in the lesson activities on the topics that we have. That's nice. What's next? Let's see. Okay, now in this page, it's another question. Using this picture, what is the smallest unit of matter? So if we look at this picture, we have to analyze this to get the correct answer. And at the bottom, there are choices presented to us, like the biosphere, atoms, and molecule. So let's try to choose a random answer. What if we choose biosphere? Okay, let's try. Submit. Okay, now at the bottom, we can see your answer. The one that we chose was biosphere, right? And the response says, a minor slip up has surfaced. Let us try again. Okay, so this will prompt you that, I chose an incorrect answer. In lesson activities for the different topics, this will lead you to uh, additional resources where you can read more about it if ever there are parts that confused you, so you can clarify them. Okay, so let us try again. Let's continue. Let's click on this part. Continue. Okay, so it leads us to the question again. So let's try to answer this correctly. Using the picture, what is the smallest unit of matter? If we look at here, the simplest and also the smallest unit of matter in this level of organization are atoms, right? Okay, so let's try the atoms. And click submit. Okay, scroll down. Response. Great job, you got it right. So yes, we chose the correct answer. Nice. Let's click continue. So that's how it works, okay, for questions that are in multiple choice. Okay. Now, if we click continue, lesson activities can also be embedded with videos. So while you're doing a lesson activity, there might be a video there for you to watch. So videos that can be found in YouTube. Okay, for example, I embedded a video here, instrumental of the song Oceans. So let's try to play it. All right. Okay, so that's how it looks like. And as you know, for different topics, we have video lesson activities. So those videos can be accessed in a lesson activity, or you can also watch them in our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, then it's a good thing for you to subscribe, since you can just readily look at our lesson activities. I mean our videos rather. Sorry. So our channel is called Let's Learn Science. I'll put it there so you can see it. Let's Learn Science. Anyway, I showed you that in a lesson activity, you can find videos there. So you can play that. Okay, great. What else? Finally, each topic has a lesson activity, all made to help you understand the topics better. Your teachers will also help you along the way. So all of our lessons will contain something like this, and it is good that you are familiarized with it already, so it will be hard for you to do them. Okay? And so if ever there are still points that confuse you, you can readily ask your teachers for clarification and for help. Okay? Yeah. Now let's click I think I'm ready now. Okay, so then it led us to the end of lesson reached. You earned 1 out of 1 for the automatically graded questions. Remember the multiple choice one? And then your essay question will be graded and added into your final score at a later date. And it will show you your grade. So it will depend on that topic, what the grade is. Okay? Right. So that's a lesson activity. Now let's go back to our course. And let's try to look at a formative assessment. This one. So you can notice that it says here that this formative assessment one is restricted. So you cannot access it. As a student, I can't click here because it's restricted. It's not available unless we finish the following activities. Okay, if it is marked complete, the activity universe and the solar system, and the activity earth and earth system. So basically, we cannot access formative assessments, different topics, if we will not finish the previous ones. That is to make sure that we will not mix the knowledge that we have in our head to make our learning orderly. Okay? So, yeah, I think I showed you the overall of our course, what you need to know. So that's it for our LMS. And if you ever have some questions, you can just reach out and we'll get back to you. Once again, this is Ma'am Florence. I hope that it will be easier for you to navigate Moodle in our subjects. Thank you. God bless.